What's up, everybody? My name is Big Kim, and we are now officially after Christmas, and I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday and spent it with your family, and Santa was good to you and all of that. But today, we are doing another official Hot Toys unboxing, and today, that would be a 1/6 figure TM-S2 BF set, and this is a deluxe set. So what is TM-S2 BF set? I think that stands for the Mandalorian Season 2 Boba Fett set. So let's bust into this box. I already snipped it open a little bit for myself to make it easier. It says Star Wars on the end. Let's pull this bad boy out. Oh! Yeah, so it looks like this one comes with the Tuskan Raider Boba Fett and the actual suited and booted in the Mandalorian armor Boba Fett. So I am ecstatic to jump into this one. Let's bust into it. Alright, take the plastic off. And this box art looks pretty good. Nothing too special on the back. Nothing too special on the sides. Got a little Boba Fett on the side there. I believe this is kind of like one of those cigar wrapper things, and it slides off. Maybe this way. Maybe it's taped. Oh no, it doesn't. So maybe this. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Oh! Pops off. Yeah, so this kind of like just slides in there like that. You can see it on either side. Boba Fett Deluxe Edition, 1/6 scale figure. Ooh, some pretty art on top here. Some Boba Fett art. You guys see that with the glare. Boba Fett's certainly one of my favorite characters, so I'm very excited to bust into this one. And it looks like it comes with a whole lot of stuff here. Interesting. So let's pop this bad boy out. There's one, and it looks like there's two bases in the bottom here in the stands. Alright. Yeah, so it looks like we got the bases, the two Boba Fetts. It looks like he's got hand attachments, some fireballs, a hologram thing. He's got his gun. It looks like a smashed up stormtrooper helmet. Yeah, this is interesting stuff. Another little blaster over there, the rockets. This is cool. This is really cool. Instructions on the end here. Alright, the top pops off. This has got to be taped in there. Yeah, there we go. Untape that. You can see here there's a whole bunch of attachments, different hands. A thumbs up, but that looks more like he's holding the gun. His knee, it looks like he's got his little knee shooter brace thing. Yeah, this looks really cool. Wow, I wasn't expecting this one to have so many attachments. I mean, god damn, look at the size of just his little, this is just the jetpack. That's so cool. And I'm guessing this little rocket goes right into the top of that jetpack. Oh man, I don't know if it goes in further than that, but like, that's already super cool. I am, ooh, my boy looking good in there. He's got his cloaked robe outfit, and then his Boba Fett armored outfit. Oh man, yeah, I gotta read the instructions. His beaten staff, his shooting gun. Oh man, this is gonna be so cool. They couldn't have printed the instructions in color? I mean, these are impressive, but even when you do have the instructions, it still kind of feels like, alright, am I doing this correctly, or am I just kind of guessing and hoping for the best? That's kind of more like it. But to get his knee brace on in a couple of the knee shots, I have to take apart his whole leg. Ugh. Interesting instructions, like I was saying. They could have printed those in color, and they also could have, you know, helped you out a little bit more, I think. Oh, very interesting. So when it's just the helmet on the head, there's no head underneath the helmet. but I mean, you really can't tell. But yeah, so that means you could take off the Boba Fett head over here and put it on here if you wanted to. But you know, rolling around the waist, got the tubes going down to the arms. Yeah, Boba Fett looks pretty good. And then this goes right here. Oh, just kind of magnets to his back. That's kind of cool. It looks like it can latch on a little bit more though. You know, like there might be some connectors or something. Maybe not. Oh yeah, does Boba Fett normally have a cape? I guess not. This is the Mandalorian Season 2 Boba Fett. He don't have a cape. Alright, I'm struggling with the plastic around the feet per usual. If you've watched any of my unboxing videos from Hot Toys here, all of them I struggle with the feet plastic. So I'm going to get these guys out of the box and the pieces out, and then I'm going to give you guys a closer look. Alright, so just a closer look here. We got a couple hands that I'm going to be using so he can grab his little stick here. But we have one, his knee's kind of bent up on this rock. The other foot looks like it's almost stepping off the panel back there. He does have his little crotch support that goes up underneath. He does have a gun in his holster. I am swapping out hands, so he's missing a hand at the moment. He's got his nice big gun wrapping around his back, and the detail on his face. Yeah, the detail on his face is quite crazy. And then this one over here is just like a, you know, there's no head underneath there, but this is the fully armored Boba Fett. And I'm just currently trying to figure out where you put all these accessories, because you got quite a bunch of different hands. And then you have your jetpack where you can add thrusters into it. So I'm going to use him to make him look like he's flying. There's also that beat up stormtrooper helmet for some reason. No real place to put that, but you just have it, so maybe he can hold it or something. I don't know. You also have this hologram here that you can plug in somewhere in there, I'm guessing. You also have this little hologram thing, which I believe is his code numbers. And then it looks like these two little bullets here can shoot out of his like knee joint thing, which is like right there. And then he also has a fireball. I'm just trying to figure out how to put all these things in, and slowly but surely, but yeah, coming together. So we're making progress. All right, so this is what I ended up with. A couple of leftover hands, and unfortunately, you guys can see the traditional, what they call whistling birds firing effect that you would go around the knees, right? He's got the two knee shots that he normally has, and I was gonna put him with his flying jetpack on the flying stand, but instead I put him on the traditional just groin stand. And, you know, he's got his gun in his holster there, and he's got a Mandalorian that looks exactly like himself he is talking to. I don't know who he's talking to, but I was able to attach his fireball. As you can see, it just slides in underneath his hand, so you have to take out a hand and then put in the fire and then put the hand back, so that kind of works. I think this should be a little bit tilted that way, though. It is what it is. But yeah, so you got the tube side is the fire side. I think I'm going to put this down, which is just cool. Like he's sending that rocket to fire. And yeah, and I was going to put the whistling birds on, but unfortunately I had one go on and then the strap broke at the same time. And then at the same time on the other side, a thing fell out. So I may try to hot glue this back together just so I could eventually maybe use that in the future. This would be an alternate for that hand, I believe, where you could put in, like, I believe that's his chain code in Mandalorian. My father's before me, you know, like I believe that was in that episode. And this goes somewhere like right there. So there's some extra accessories. The helmet was cool, but I like how I have this Boba Fett. You can't really see because of his awesome cloak, but his feet are kind of back like he's stepping off of this post, and he's got the big old gun around his back, and then he's got his big old whacking stick in his hand ready to come down on whoever. The details on his face, he's like, yeah, I'm coming to hit you with this hammer, son. So yeah, swapped out a couple hands, put the guns in the holsters. No, I don't have any of my Boba Fett's wielding guns. I almost put a gun in that hand, but I was like, this little blue hologram thing's kind of cool. It would almost be a shame not to use it. So it's like he's got an incoming message and he's also fighting people off. So that's very cool, and I like the way the both of them look. So let's put them on the shelf and display them, shall we? All right, now placed on the shelf, we got the deluxe version of Boba Fett coming with both of them. And this is actually a pretty dope set because it comes with all the extra attachments. You could put that face on this face if you wanted. I guess you could put the helmet on this outfit. I'm not sure why you would. Oh, I almost forgot. The finishing touches and the last final piece is the Stormtrooper helmet. That could go kind of there or over here. I think it goes right there. You know, just under the flying, jumping Boba Fett that is coming to bring the gaffy stick down on your head. The scarred and beat up Boba Fett. His eyes are kind of looking directly into camera there. That's quite crazy. You see the detail on the jacket and his outfit and how it's got a little bit of dirt stains. That's not from me. That's from the desert. That's from Tatooine. Same with over here. I wish this was flowing a little bit more and a little less creased, but it is what it is. You can see the groin stand in there holding him up. He's got 1 foot down, 1 foot on the rock here. It does change in elevation a little bit. I do wish that I had the knee holster actually shooting, because that would just add a little bit extra to this. And, you know, if these lit up, that would be cool too. But I have yet to install any of my light up features. But is that a chipped red thing on his helmet? Is that supposed to be there? Or is that an accident? I don't know, but you can see his dent that he's got. That's cool. The little jetpack back there too. He's got the thing down, so he's shooting that rocket off, getting a message from somebody. Yeah, really cool sets, man. And I really am thoroughly impressed with the 1/6 scale, right? Like that's a flying one. This is a standing one. But between Loki, Vision, and my 2 Star Wars now, I am very, very impressed and very happy with what I got so far. And the more I unbox of these, I'm like, wow, some of these are complicated and like they seem daunting at first. You're like, how am I going to pose this? How am I going to put this together? And then as soon as you do it, you're like, nah, this is cool as hell. I got to do this more. You know, like I want more Hot Toys. I mean, I did just maybe potentially order a super sweet statue like that one to go next to it. So stay tuned. More Hot Toys unboxings coming your way. My name is Big Cam. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you've made it this far in the video, the best thing that you could do to help the channel grow is by liking this video, commenting down in the comment section below, subscribing if you're new, and hitting that bell so you don't miss future unboxing videos coming your way. If you'd like to follow my other social medias, links down in the description below. Big Cam, 2 G's in the Big, pretty much anywhere, and you guys can find me. And I will see you beautiful folks in the next video. Goodbye for now.